We now return to SimCity 3000. Okay, I've been doing a little elewing and researching and stuff. First of all, I didn't know that this max year, the max age of your power plant is totally random. I was playing around with power, seeing what could do what, because we're going to have to replace this, or at least add something new to it. We keep getting screamed at, even though we have energy in the system. So I was looking forward to things like solar and wind, and putting down a bunch of power plants or wind turbines. Each one of them had a different max age. So that's interesting that there's a little RNG in there. Also, I was looking at garbage, and when we don't have a deal coming in, we're eating through that. And that is because one of these can handle 54,000 tons of garbage annually. And we are at like 50 or 40 something, 46, 47. Okay, so we got a while, but we're getting close on that too. What else? What else? Yes, the airport. We're gonna make the airport today, and I learned that you can make it longer. Like the tutorial tells you that you need a minimum of a 5x3 area, but you can make it longer. However, there's also like a proximity range, because I was playing with like trying to make like double runways and all this stuff. It doesn't like that. It only develops in one direction for a runway, and then anything adjacent to that, it turns into like the terminals and all that crap. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We're gonna run this road along the back here, and let's see. I think I'm gonna have a connection here, and then yeah, I guess it could be here. Or should I have it running down into this? Just scooping by. We could make it here. I would have to adjust the hill in a few places by the look of it. But that would give it... Now it gives it a few too many crossings. Okay, that'll work. Let's do... Oh, let's see. Flatten it. Well, I guess it's gonna have to pop out, isn't it? That. Okay. Maybe a little too long, but whatever. And then we don't really need this anymore because we've got enough connections powering through the city and then right there to cover everything else. So let's do that. Okay, so I did also look up like what the limit is for your cap for your commercial when you need to start putting in stuff, and I guess in SimCity 2000 it was like a hard cap. There was a number, like a population number. In SimCity 3000, I guess it's variable, like it's based upon the value of each building, which is weird and incredibly difficult to calculate, and so you just kind of have to go until things stop, which is not super helpful. Okay, now this is going to be real expensive. So you need to keep it a distance away, and I guess we can just kind of put it in the middle. Unless I want to do like some kind of decorative loop to get a little bit closer. Right up against the hillside there. You know what? We can just do it here. So let's do, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 10. It's going to cost me 15,000. On top of, I mean, this is just the tarmac. We're going to have to do other buildings as well. But I guess for now, this will be fine. Okay, and then we do actually have to, I got a little ahead of myself here. We do actually have to have some power going to it. In fact, maybe I'm going to have to run it this way. We touch that. But anyway, let's let it run and develop. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. I guess I overestimated where our connection was. There. Now shut up. kidding me. When I did this in other places, it's just absolutely fine. Is it because it's at the end of a runway? Doesn't like it? It's entirely possible. I guess maybe because it's not watered. That's also a thing. There we go. There we go. Okay. Power grid problems. Power supply is adequate. Power is not. Oh, power grid problems a thing of the past. Okay, now it's fine. Ooh, what's that? Amstadt Villa. Very cool, very cool. Okay, now we're good to go here, so now we can kill that. Come back to airport. Ooh, jets. As it slows down and throws the pilot out of the cockpit. Okay. Incredibly expensive endeavor. Oh wow. Oh wow. Do we get maybe a control tower at least? Are one of those going to develop into a control tower? Even that didn't develop. What the hell? No control towers. Okay. Power plants are now in danger. Alright. Let's just do another temporary quick fix here. Oh yes, nuclear did unlock after all. That's good. Go cheap. I may have to put in a control tower manually. I'm probably also going to put in a parking lot manually. I'm on the fence about whether I should run a rail over to here, because I'm not really sure if it's necessary. Let's see what traffic does here. Right, I mean, it hasn't been going long enough to wait a month and see what happens here. Power plant's in danger again. I don't like that. Okay, another thing that probably would have been a lot cheaper than this. Ooh. My money went down. Because we were at 20-something, and then it's gone. Another thing that would have been cheaper than this, that would have also raised the commercial cap. Okay, we're getting a little bit more commercial now. That's exactly what the problem was. We didn't have an airport. Commerce is booming in Solar City. Parade proposed. Got to it too late. Okay. Hospitals plentiful, thank you. Plenty of schools, thank you. Sims demand tax relief as usual. Industrial waste tax. Okay, let's lower this down. As I was trying to say, another thing that would have been cheaper to do, that would have raised the level, is connections. Specifically, road connections, I think, are worth 12,000 apiece as a level cap, whatever that actually amounts to. So I'm going to go ahead here and just make connections to both neighbors. Let's not do it there. Let's do this one for sure. I'm not sure I want to go all the way with that one. And having more than one road connection doesn't make sense anyway, because you don't gain anything from it. This is a one-time deal, so... Excuse me? I see. So it doesn't work after all, because there's nobody here. Damn, I thought I could game the system a little bit. Alright, but... Don't do that. I guess we'll make at least one connection here then. Well, in that case, we can just go ahead and get rid of these, because they're not doing me anything. It's good to know, I guess. And then I suppose in future we can just start running roads to the next towns, if I need. We seem to be fine for now, though, so that's cool. Boy, that is going to be a bit of a snag, isn't it? What next, what next, what next? Right, okay, well now that we got demands again, yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Maybe, like, run trees along the back or something. Obviously, we don't want crashes, so we don't want to have anything nearby. It seems to be flying over the power lines regardless. How the hell is it going to land in that? I don't know. But now that we also have an airport up here, we do have the benefit now that it is going to be in proximity to our crops to cover them with the crop dusters. So now that I've made this hill, well, okay. So, like, we're going to have the highway coming in here. This hill is going to have to be reshaped. I wonder how that's going to work. Going down the hill and then over the road. I'm probably going to have to pull that in, actually. Whatever, we'll get to it. At some other point, yeah, maybe I could put a little bit of commercial along the edge there or something. I don't know. Otherwise, this is going to be dead space. Kind of intended because what does that do for... Like, the aura is horrible. And then pollution, I imagine... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That, pollution, air pollution is real bad now. Okay, maybe that was a huge mistake. Maybe that was a bit of a mistake, because now land value has gone down in this area. Thanks to that. It's not so great. Well, we'll see what impact that had. We might have to move it again. Maybe, actually, down here probably would have been a smarter idea. I was thinking just here because it's the top of the hill and all that, but, alright, you know what? We're going to do something new here. We're going to just go ahead and reload that. Would you like to save your city? No. I think I'm on 2. Yeah, I'm on 2. We're going to do that again. Because, the hill... So the way, the power, the wind turbines work is that the higher they are, the more power they generate, up to a maximum of 200 megawatts. Generally, they're not very good. They're not very efficient, but actually, they are the equivalent of one nuclear plant. You need 80 of them, which is considerable, but cost per dollar, like you're Simoleon, you're paying the same amount for the same wattage, or megawattage. Now, it's a little bit offset because right now our hills aren't tall enough. Like, I would have to raise this, I think 6, because I tested this on the hill over here. Oh yeah, here's the remnants of the earthquake. Goes all the way across the map. I'll have to adjust that later. Anyway, so like, this is the tallest level of hill in the city right now, and I still have to raise this 4 more levels up for it to be high enough that it gets the full max 200. And of course that costs 25 clicks, or 25 simoleons per click up. And then if I leveled out an area, you know, so like there's extra cost for it, but the thing is, they last like twice as long. They've got a lifespan of like 130 years average, which is much longer than anything equivalent to that. So, you know, plus they don't, you know, have the threat of meltdown or blowing up or catching on fire and that sort of thing. So, it might be worth doing actually then to turn this into a power plant, because I was actually thinking of just loading the side here with solar as we go. So now maybe we'll reserve the hill for that, and we'll just put the airport down here instead. But anyway, let's put those roads back in, because I do still think I want this one to be the crossing point. And then I want this one to cross over too, actually, because we're going to move that train station. So we can do that, and I guess I may as well just run this up the back side then, because it'll get there eventually. We now have to do water. Now we can just run it off of this. Did I really put the pipes? Oh, because I was trying to get to the edge of the thing. Right. I had to offset it. Well, in that case, the same is going to be here, except that if I'm using power, okay, yeah, we can just use the road actually. Said we can just use the road actually. Thank you. There we go. Okay, and then we've got all these power lines. Let's get rid of, like, you. Because it does have to be connected a little bit. Should I get it closer to the hill so I can actually use this area? Eh, whatever. We'll just surround the middle. Surround the middle of it. Airporto. That's 5, 10. Might actually be close enough already, but we'll just make sure. Okay. Better rip. There we go. Let's see if we get some... There we go, an air traffic controller tower. Plus actually, like, terminal spaces and stuff. On the wrong side, but whatever. Sims fully conscious of frequent oh, right, because I didn't put that back in. Anything else I can blow a lot of money on? Oh, yes. Actually, there is. There. Okay, we did the time warp, and now the airport is back into play. Where is pollution at for that? Okay, I mean, it is compounding this, but hopefully that'll clear out. And at least now where it is going, it is right here. So that means that whatever I put here is going to still be affected by the land value, but at least now this won't just be right in the center of town, destroying everything. Yeah, so land value is still... land value is still low here. What can we do about that? I guess we can maybe put a park on the edge here. One tiny little park isn't going to be enough. Actually, wait, let's do a fountain. But every little bit helps. And in fact, you know, since these are just yards, maybe I should get rid of the playground and just put the water down, like I said. Make the artificial pond in the middle of it. I mean, I could just destroy the corners here and put parks. Yeah, let's do that. Small park. There. Maybe it'll help a little bit. I suppose if I also put something along the inside, that might lean over and help this. I don't know. Kind of insightful, though, that this square of medium density, being next to parks and all sorts of stuff, is not too good. And I think maybe part of that actually would be the fact that it has no service. It's not within a radius of a hospital. Well, I don't know. Hospitals don't have radii. It's the fire stations and the police stations. And this is right on the edge of a police station, so it's not getting as good there. See, that's medium and that's low. So, like, you can probably tell, based on the land value, actually, where the radius ends. But there's no fire protection over here, so it's not gaining from that. So I should probably put a fire station in this area. And as for this, well, we don't need to worry about it right now. Okay. Cool. So, now what? Now that we're gonna have the demand again, let's wait for the demands to pop up. Thirsty Sims. Oh boy. Yes, indeed. Let's get one of these in real quick. Power is now adequate. How is... Nope. No water pollution. Okay. Medium water pollution. We don't need this, though, and it's not hooked up to the system, is it? It is. Alright. Well, maybe we should get rid of it. I mean, it's halfway... I mean, obviously, right? Obviously, it's going to have a problem, given its location. But now that it's actually feeding into the system, this has low water pollution. Commerce is booming. We keep missing out on the parade, damn it. Plenty of schools, plenty of schools. Is that true, though? Yes, it is, because I put in a whole bunch of stuff down here. Nuclear power brings glowing expectations. Yeah, they don't pollute much, at least in the usual way. If you don't count the uranium mining, they're more expensive to build and more risky. Yes, too risky. SimCity loves to destroy them. Where rubber meets the road, tire recycling proposed. Air gas. Used tires are a big problem. Seems only natural to bury old tires in the place where they lived all their lives, the road. I like the recycling idea. It means less garbage in the city, the cheaper road construction costs. There'll be a monthly cost to all this, though it shouldn't be too much. Well, let's go find out exactly. Where is tire recycling? Only $2? Okay. I mean, that's not bad, actually. We can totally afford that. Help clean things up a little bit here. And then the waste disposal, industrial waste disposal, tends to lower commercial and industrial demand, and right now we're not seeing the boost. Not seeing the boost I was expecting. Well, maybe we can put in a little bit more down here. In fact, why don't we go ahead and lower that? Because at least in theory, the more residential you fill in, the more commercial it's consumed. So I guess we can do the same thing here. We can put like a little bit residential along the edge here, and then we'll use this as commercial. Riverside commercial. Consider a career in garbage collection. Why? 2%. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I always like to pause. Gaz sees name in ticker. Smiles at the irony. Is it irony though? Let's get rid of that, and then of course we have to get rid of... Well, no we don't. Not until I put down... Stop. Not until I put down commercial, we don't. Okay. So, at the very least, we will... Oh, you son of a... I had the wrong thing. I had the wrong thing. That. Okay, cool. And, let's see. Why don't we start from here, from this block, because that's... I said I was going to start after the curve, right? Yeah. So these 3 blocks will do like a mix of the light and medium, and then we'll start going full medium from there. Let's do something like... that. Maybe something like that. Should I do it on this side too? Like a full square? Then just start the commercial on that side? Yeah. Go from there. Okay. And then give you, by the look of it, a pond. Gotta keep an eye on my money. I'm just noticing I'm maybe a little bit too much. Let's do something like that. Alright. Because it's not going to go as far, because it's only 6. So actually, but then we can't extend. We can't extend unless I do it in medium. Because really I should be trying to push into that. Okay, well actually that would be 4 away. So So this is the center. Now for now, let's do something like that. But yeah, if I don't, I'm not gonna fill in a whole strip. Well, it'll just be 2 areas actually. I guess I could put park and just fill it in a bit. Actually, that would probably help with land value, getting the commercial going. Alright. We'll just extra special the park on the inside of this one. Fountain. Be a deluxe playground for the kids. Cool. Okay, that should be good for that. Just a little bit. Let's go ahead and let that run. Run a little faster. Okay, now we're seeing demand come in. Good, good. Went away immediately. It's back again. And it's gone. Okay. Well, let's go back over to here. And let's get ready. Cities, pumps, chugging more slowly these days. Is the first one almost done? Well, it is providing a lot less, isn't it? Still decent. But yeah, we need to. That's disappointing. Anyway, let's start anticipating move on from the next bit here. Oof. Horrible. Got medium crime out here. Right, and I never did put the fire station here, did I? Rap music causes hangnails, study shows. Yes, and then the rail goes there. Okay. I guess we'll just do something like that. Okay. What do about this? Do we maybe want to intersperse some heavy... Oh, yes. Heavy, for heavier industry, I guess? Good. Do... Crime lord spotted in Solar City. Mayor says... No comment. Is it really that bad? Well, I guess it's time to put more in. We've got a little bit of money. What's the budget look like? All right. Those are unzoned, but me. I guess it's outside the radius of both of those. Yes, it is. So we need to put down one just here, just for kicks, and then we got to put one here. Oh. All right. I could see, you know, that might be an issue. A lot of drug running, I guess. So, man, I really don't want to put another one here and here, but I probably should, because that whole area, which is, I guess it would be this, is completely out of range. So, I mean, looking at where the radius is, we'd probably want one like here, which would put it, I guess, right here. And that would actually be good, because that would cover that one relatively close, and then that would definitely put that in play. And then we're going to want one about here, which I'm going to guess if I drag that road would be like right there. Boy, God, that's going to be so expensive real quick. Let's go make some money by putting in industry first. Exacerbating the problem by putting dirty industry in here, which attracts crime. Should I do a 4? I don't know at what point they develop into 4x4 buildings. I feel like that's a high density thing. Oh, you're gonna plow over that. Okay. And then, let's see. We do. Oof, that's not gonna go there though. That's the problem. Where it crosses, you're going to have the on-ramp, off-ramp, and that is going to be a problem. Of course it is. Of course it is. Foreign potentate becomes lost in Solar City. Use it to ask for directions. So... I mean, I could put it back a little bit. There's no road connection here. Alright, hold on. I gotta think about this, because that is like the best spot for it for sure. But maybe if I can set it back a little ways, maybe it would still be okay here. We're gonna waste a lot of the coverage off in that angle, so I don't know, maybe it would be better to come down here. Oh, I need to look at this map for a minute. Alright, I think we'll just put it here, because even though there's going to be overlap, that'll actually be good, because as we can see here, all of the crime at the edge of these, it's because it diminishes. So having overlap would not be a bad thing, I guess. Police. Put you right there. Make sure I'm grabbing the police station, not the jail. We don't need another one of those. That right there. Okay. So, it covers the station, or the airport. Covers these. We should see crime going down now in these other areas, these other neighborhoods. Which will be good. And then, of course, we have to go out here with another one at some point. If we put it right... Where is that? It would actually be best, like, right here by the look of it. Right there would be central to that whole thing. So we'll have to tear out that corner, which is now developing good industry for me. That's too bad. French kissing. Loud rumbling. What? Mysterious loud rumblings? Do we want to... Is that earthquakes, or is it just suggesting something? I'm nervous now. Zone development. Below expectations. Yes, yes, okay, because there's so much high demand. It's like, why aren't you building anything? Fine, God, this city... All they do is complain. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Now, you know, if I cross here, it's also going to cross the highway. Well, we don't have to have an off-ramp there, just like I don't plan to have an off-ramp here. Because I'm going to have the off-ramp here. Okay. Anyway, we're not building there. We're building here. So let's come back in here and work on this. I guess, actually, why don't we just continue on with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You know, I'm willing to give it just a little bit of a curve here. Okay, maybe not like that. There we go. There we go. And then we can fit stuff in there as well. This is possibly going to be a problem. Oh, absolutely, because when that curves in there, yeah. So the road will go that way, and then it'll extend 4. So I don't know what to do with that. We won't worry about it right now, is what's going to happen. Let's... put that in. Pond... I guess. Medium. And then this one will be full medium. Let's do like some corner apartments in here. Just as one last little hurrah. Now that only got a radius of 25, right? No, police have 30, so it should just barely cover out to here. Let's go ahead and fill it in since we've got so much demand for it. And it's at this point that we're probably going to have to start roping in. Oh, okay, doesn't like it. Roping in our traffic. Like, we're going to have to start pulling all this down and start connecting. You're on a separate waterway, aren't you? Yes, you are. That's a problem. Pumping station. Now, you're a little far away. You've got no capacity there. Really? So even though I flatten this area for you... Okay. Well, we're just gonna take you out then. Are you not gonna like that? Doesn't seem like you're gonna like that. There we go. Was there something underground there? Okay, good. We didn't screw that up too bad. I guess I need to let you go so I can see if you start pumping. Okay, good. Oh boy. Back to this, back to this. We need to do not that. playground, yes. Yeah. And then nothing but medium. I don't like you working there. So that'll be fine. Why don't we also put in a big old park? Big old park right there. Although, actually, maybe here would be optimal for having like a sports park or something. Putting this down here doesn't really do anything for that area. Actually, here would be another 4x4 building. Oh, right. At some point I need to pick a landmark for the UFOs to pick on. Well, I mean... okay. Because that would be like 3... So we could do like a little commercial corner there. Okay, okay. I'm sold on that. Let's let this run. See what happens. 14,000 in the pocket. We need to scale back our spending a little bit. Although we're not doing too bad there. But I imagine now traffic is pretty bad. All the people going the one way. I mean, it's not bad here yet, but because nobody's living there. So yeah, we got a lot of traffic this way. That's unfortunate that they're skipping the bus stop. Maybe I should get the bus stop a little bit closer. That's what it feels like. Aging backs can't bear a heavy residential tax. I mean, is that really an issue? Because we're not at... we're nowhere near. Well, that's not true, actually. 50K, they want it down to 7%, which it is. What do you have to say? They're on target, average. I think we can just keep ignoring that for a while. Until we see a dip, I'm not going to worry too much. Let's get rid of both of these, and then we'll see if they both come back. Same with you. Tourist promotion suggested. Sims of Solar City are eager to show off Sim Nation. What a wonderful city we have. Okay, she never mentioned the expense of the tourist promotion ordinance, but with advertising costs sky high, we may be committing ourselves to an intolerable financial burden. Also, tourists that tootle through town in their rented cars may clog our streets. I'm not against civic pride, but I am against this ordinance. Right, she did. That is a thing. Tourist promotion. When enacted, the Treasury takes a monthly hit for advertising expenses. Sims benefit from a stronger commercial demand. We could definitely use a little, but it does bring traffic. Tourist promotion minus 14. That's a little pricey, for sure. Paperwork Reduction Act. Leaf burning ban. Refrain from setting outdoor fires results in a reduction of citywide air pollution and lowering flammability. There is no cost associated, and it does not bar Sims from burning leaves in their living rooms should they choose to do so. Oh, then why wouldn't we do this? Are you telling me there's no penalty to this? Alright. Paperwork reduction. Reduces garbage levels by calling attention to vast amounts of paper waste. Requires... we should probably check on that. It requires our production managers to file a 50-page report whenever paper usage of their business exceeds 10% or more of the previous month. Blah, 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 blah. The monthly cost of the ordinance based on sim population. Ordinance is found to be effective at reducing garbage production. Okay. So that also doesn't seem like a bad thing. Not that we're suffering from it right now. What else do we have here? I think we're good. Yeah, see, now this is... So we're going to want to bring the train down and add another station to this area for sure. What? No what? Oh. Oops. Oops. Well, hopefully that'll come back. How's crime? Good. Poor transportation to other zones. Uh-huh. Alright. Well, I guess we need to reconsider what we've done here then. Oh, we got another. Poor transportation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. Here, I mean, that doesn't seem so bad, but definitely here, I think, I mean, we can see a lot of people are coming here to the bus stop. It might be beneficial to start taking a policy of a bus stop every other block. Like, actually, this spot that I opened up here could put one down. And that would help these people. I definitely think I need to put one here, or at the very least maybe here. I don't want it to cut traffic here, but they don't seem to be... I mean, they're going on that road. They're taking the bridge heavily here. They're taking the train, which is great. That's just road, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have to think about other traffic. And this one, you're still coming back to this road. But they've gone back to using the train. So at least that part seems to be paying off. What are we paying for that now? Parking fines are slightly offsetting. Has that gone down? Wasn't it like 40 before or something? Maybe. Subsidized mass transit does what? Reduces traffic congestion and air pollution. Cuts fares by 50%. It's based on population and is calculated. Okay. So obviously it's at 0 now. It's going to go up a lot. Alternate day driving is not great because people get pissed about it. It's a thought, though. And then we might want to start looking towards this, because like pro reading, free clinics, those things would be very beneficial to society, seeing as how we have we're already pretty good on the education, but we could be better. Health isn't great either, but it's not bad. We can bump that up to 80. So at least for that one, free clinics might be the choice. We get people living longer. I mean, look at this. They're now, before they were dropping off right before 70, now they're just after 70. We want to push that as far as we can, for sure. But man, look at this. Right before 70, they get a little uptick? I don't know. But it seems to be that the education in the town is working. Museum is worth 1 for every 80,000 people. Okay. And schools are 1 for every 30,000. So we still got a ways to go on that. No, they're not. Not schools. See, now that's the part that's screwy, because it's 1 per, like, 3,000, not 30,000. Maybe I wrote that one down wrong. The other one, it says colleges are at 150,000. They're definitely not. So, like, I got these stats out of that guidebook. I'm pretty sure they're all wrong. So, maybe the rest of them are wrong as well? I don't know, we've got grade A's, and people... Our education dude says we're doing well. Schools receive a high grade. We could go a little bit higher. How's the industry? Are we actually getting... We're getting some here. Air pollution's medium now, so at least it's not super high. We can crank that down even more. where are you? That's not the one to go for. I kind of wish they would have unified the data screen in this, because it's all over the damn place. Flammability. Yeah, right. So we might now want to consider one up on this hill. Though I don't know what we're going to do with this. Now I'm going to have to put a road here anyway, just so that the... No, actually it would be... right here, is that it? Because that's the rail going through there, yeah. So it'd be centered like right here would actually be good for coverage. So we could, I don't know. We'll think about that. But yeah, we need to start putting more services in. Budget is still great, so we're making money even though I keep spending all the money I make. Oh, right. That's 5,000. Let's not put that in. I was going to put in a zoo. We're going to wait on that one for a bit. Commercial's boosting, so maybe I should start putting it along here. It'll just suffer from low land value. Just because of the pollution. But at least we'll start filling in a little bit. Give me some options, maybe. Do something with that. What can we see statistics-wise? On-time flights, 98%. I don't really know if that has any other impact on that. How about our energy? Are you going to scream about energy again? This one's still doing well? Okay. Pushing, pushing, pushing. It's consuming all the trash. Excellent. That's pretty good. You know, I don't think I've ever seen police statistics conditions be excellent. It always seems like it's excellent for the fire stations. For performance rating, but it's never super good for the other guys. What the hell are these? Sheds. These crappy sheds. Alright. Very low. You know, I'm gonna have to look. Because if it is like SimCity 2000, then putting in a few parks and starting to raise land value might get us the high-tech labs. Because even though this is like better industrial, and you know we've got like research labs in here somewhere, industrial labs, the muffin research, yeah. So like we've got some of that stuff, but that's not like high-tech. So I'll have to see. I'll have to see if raising land value would actually be of benefit to try and scoot out some more of the dirty industry. Putting those ordinances against like industrial waste and all that would definitely help as well. But right now I want more commercial. Even though commercial doesn't totally flip, like cities don't flip from industrial manufacturing to commercial center until about 200,000. Again, can we rely on the statistics? I do want to push more commercial, because it's a way to employ people that is cleaner than industry and provides nice tax revenue. But overall, I think we're doing fine. Absolutely have killed industrial demand thanks to this, which means we need more people. So I guess we maybe start pushing into the hills. Just keep spreading out here. Although, we could just continue along the shoreline here so I can actually get to here and start making the downtown area of the city, finally. I don't know. So many choices. This series is going to go on for a while. So, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.